Hello everyone to the very first session from Edvive and Notre International Understanding and Relation Club. We're in association with IDP Bangladesh. We have University of Hertfordshire and I have James Farren with us who will be conducting the show. Hello James, how are you?
I'm very good, Model. How are you doing today?
It's super fine. We are in social isolation and we are a teenage company starting the initiative. And how are you going with the whole session? And can you please explain us how will it be and who are we for mainly?
Yeah, definitely. So we'll still be going ahead with face-to-face teaching at the university campus from the 26th of October 2020. So we've pushed back the start date of the teaching by a month from the 26th of September to the 26th of October. So we should still be all good to go ahead from that point onwards. Face-to-face teaching now. The university's putting several measures in place to ensure students are safe during their studies. For example, each class will be smaller in size so they can maintain social distancing 2 meters apart at all times. Also, as well, there will be sanitizers on the inside and the outside of every single exit and entrance throughout the university, so you can always sanitize your hands as you're moving through the university. Also, as well, we're setting up a one-way system, so you can always remain 2 meters apart in the social spaces as you move throughout the university. So there won't be crowded areas, so students will remain safe, but they'll still be able to do their lectures. They'll still be able to learn whatever course that they're coming to do.
Okay, so the thing that are you going to start the university though it's in social isolation? Are you going to start the university in the next fall session? So
Yeah,
are you going to plan for the?
Sorry, go ahead, Moda. What are you saying?
Okay, are you going to start the university session though it's in social isolation? And if the university session goes on, how are you going to take the students from Bangladesh?
So the British government expects to lift the 14-day quarantine ban by the end of August. When you guys will be coming in October, there's a whole 2 extra months in between that time. So hopefully by the time that you do come, you'll be at a point where you can just start normally and you won't have to quarantine for 14 days or anything like that.
Okay, I got your point. So let me clear out. Today we are live from Edvive, and we have Notre Dame International Understanding and Relation Club with us. We have IDP Bangladesh with us. So can we go for a promo video for Notre Dame International Understanding and Relation Club, as we have the moderator of Notre Dame International Understanding and Relation Club, Ms. Rita Josephine Rosario, and it's live to their page. Can we go for a promo, James Farren? Yes, we will be live for the video and the promo will be on the screen and we will be going and we will start the promo video soon. Thanks to Notre Dame International Understanding and Relation Club to be with us, and we have to be a partner with us, and we have our honorable principal who is running the club, and we have all the students. It's mainly an international club which is mainly working for international outreach programs. We had Notre Dame Education Fair 2020, where I was working as a general secretary, and we had our teachers throughout the session. We had Nikhil sir and Huda sir for the whole session. And thanks to IDP for being with us, and we will be there with IDP for the whole session. And IDP is the thing that has worked with us for the very first of Edvive. So what's Edvive? Let me clear out to your audiences. Edvive is mainly a teenager program, and we have started Edvive with all teenage guys who has been working for this situation. We have around 10 members who has been working in this. So today, University of Hertfordshire is with us for an outreach program, and James Farren will be with us throughout the session. So I request Abdullah, the production manager of Edvive, to run away the promo video of Edvive. So thanks Abdullah for running the video, and James Fan, we can start our outreach program, and I request you to start the program. Now the session goes to you. The floor is yours. Thank you.
Reasons why the University of Hertfordshire is a fantastic place to come and study. So I'm going to run through some of those key reasons with you, and then towards the end of the session, please post any questions that you have for me regarding the University of Hertfordshire, any of our programs, via Facebook or in the link, and I'll pick up those questions for you and answer them as best as I can. So, first of all, guys, it's really important to think what different reasons that you want to go to universities. Lots of different people, lots of different motivations and reasons for why they want to go to university. You know, some, they want to go to get a high quality degree. They want to gain experience in their chosen profession, to make new friends and try to see new places and try new things. Now, all four of those things you can do with us at the University of Hertfordshire. The University of Hertfordshire is one of the world's top 200 universities under 50 years old. Now that's from the Times High Education Young University Rankings 2019. So we're a young university. We got university status in 1992, but we are very, very well ranked internationally in the top 200 universities. Also as well, we are the second safest university town in the east of England. All right, so that's really, really important. Ultimately, for the first time, it'll be the first time that a lot of you have been away from home and you know, lived in a foreign country. So ultimately, you want to know that the place that you're living is a safe place to be. And with the University of Hertfordshire, it's an extremely safe campus. You don't have to worry about anything else than just focusing on your studies. We have a 96.5% employment rate at our university. 96.5% of our graduates are in work or further studies within 6 months of graduating. Now, ultimately, that's really important because the reason why you go to university is to get a good job, is to get, you know, increase your employability. It's why I went to university. It's why everybody goes to universities. Try and get better jobs in the future and improve the employment aspects. Now, with a 96.5% employment rate, the University of Hertfordshire is very much a good place for you to do that. Also, as well, you have to bear in mind that the university works with over 300 different blue chip companies directly. So there is a big focus at the university to ensure that our students are very much, and when they're alumni, are very much ready to go into the workplace and get the kind of jobs that they want long term. It's a big focus of the university, help you find the jobs that you want. We've been awarded the Eco-Friendly Campus Platinum Award, guys. Now, one of the biggest challenges facing humanity right now is climate change. And ultimately, the University of Hertfordshire is doing its bit to ensure that we have a slightly greener place to live. Eco-Friendly Platinum Award. It's a beautiful green campus, and it's a fantastic place to come and study and see. Set across 125 acres of green fields. The one thing about having a campus university is that you very much get that community, but also it's just a beautiful place to come and study. We've been awarded TEF Gold. That's the Teaching Excellence Framework. So that's a measure by the British government to indicate how good a university's teaching is and the outcomes of that teaching, essentially the kind of jobs that you get afterwards. Now, TEF Gold. So when you're paying your tuition fees, when you're coming to the University of Studies, you'll be paying for the gold standard experience. That's a hugely important thing to bear in mind, guys. TEF Gold rated university. Also as well, you study just 25 minutes away from central London by the train. Now that's important for a number of reasons. Number one, you'll be living in Hatfield, which is a beautiful green campus, but you won't have to have the cost of living in London. It is incredibly expensive to live in London. You are looking at £800-900 a month rent, where in Hatfield you're looking at £300-500 a month rent. So it's significantly more affordable, and it's as I mentioned before, it's a very safe place to be as well. Also as well, you have to bear in mind that London is, the UK is quite a London-centric country. The vast majority of the big companies all operate out of London, and if you look at the 14,000 companies that offer tier 2 visas, which means internationals can stay and work in the UK for 5 extra years on that tier 2 visa, of those companies, of those 14,000 companies, 10,000 are actually based in London. So you can really see that London's where all the key opportunities are. It's also the third biggest economic powerhouse city in the world, and that's another thing that you have to bear in mind in terms of getting those opportunities to get the kind of careers that you want. They will be in London. And finally, London's a fantastic place to be a tourist. Yeah, a truly multicultural city. As an international hub for business, major sporting events, concerts, theatre shows across many venues throughout London. Also as well, transport links. There's 5 different airports in and around London for you to visit different parts of Europe, go further afield. It's a truly international hub. Relaxing, beautiful parks, galleries, historic sites, which are all free to enter. All of the museums, all of the galleries in London, you can just pop in and wander without paying a penny. And they are 25 minutes away from Hatfield. So you really get the best of both worlds there. Now, we offer scholarships at £1,000, £2,000 and £4,000 to students, okay? So scholarships are based on your previous academics, but also as well, they're based on how strong your statement of purpose is. If you write a strong statement of purpose, the more likely you are to get a good amount of scholarship off your total tuition fees as well. Now, there's 4 things, guys, that you want to include when you're writing your personal statement. Number 1, why do you want to go to do that particular course? So let's say, for example, you're studying computer science. Why are you studying that particular course? What modules are you interested in studying? What teachers are you looking forward to? What's the accreditation of the program? What projects do you want to work on? So try to be course specific. Number 2, why do you want to come to the UK? Obviously Australia, Canada, the US, they obviously have big international student numbers as well, but what makes you want to come to the UK the most? Now there, you can talk about 800 years of higher education history, with Cambridge and Oxford being 800 years old. You can also talk about how the UK has been generally a very welcoming place to international students over the years, and many students have studied here and had a fantastic time. You can also talk about the prestige of universities in the UK as well. Number three, why do you want to come to the University of Hertfordshire specifically? So there's about 160 different other universities in the UK that you could study at. Why do you want to come to Hertfordshire? So there, 96.5% employment rate, TEF Gold rated university, 25 minutes away from London on the train. Top 10 university for course facilities on campus as well. So they're the kind of things that you want to focus on there. Number 4, and this is probably the most important thing for you guys to bear in mind just generally when you're thinking about universities, how the course that you've elected to study is going to help you get to where you want to go in your career. Where do you see yourself in 5, 10, 15, 20 years? What kind of companies do you want to be working for? What kind of jobs do you want to be working in? What kind of positions? What kind of job titles? All right, what kind of projects do you want to be working on? So really think about your career aspirations there. We are also offering an early bird scholarship of £1,000 for students who pay their deposit of £5,000 for the 31st of July to secure their spot as well. So there's a range of scholarships that we offer at the university for students to come. Now, in terms of the outstanding campus facilities, one of the things that you have to bear in mind is that at a university campus, everything there is very much geared and orientated and set up for the student. If you were to go to a university which is in a city, ultimately the city is very much geared around being the city, and the university is sort of plonked in there. Where on a university campus, it's all about ensuring that the students have a fantastic time and in a very, there's a great community on campus as well. So we have a sports village with over 100 stations, gyms, and 25-metre swimming pool with a huge climbing wall as well. We have a doctor's surgery, high street bank, careers and employment centre, on-campus multi-faith spaces, 2 24/7 libraries, both on the de Havilland and the College Lane campus. So no matter how long you're waiting until you have got your hand in, you can still get it done, 24/7 libraries. And there's 2 restaurants and multiple cafes catering to a variety of diets, including vegetarian, vegan, and halal, throughout the university. There's a huge range of places that you can eat as well. Now, we mentioned the TEF Gold, Teaching Excellence Framework. So you're paying for the gold standard of teaching, but also as well as outstanding course facilities. With a lot of the courses that we offer, because they're practically orientated, you want to make sure that you're learning with the best facilities possible. It gives you the best possible experience as an international student. We have a hospital and pharmacy simulation centre, television studios, car and flight simulators, one of the UK's only replica Crown Courts, state-of-the-art sports facilities, an observatory, automotive workshops and Formula student teams, a recording studio, environmental science field stations, bioscience labs, and a robotics suite as well. So we've really got a huge range of different facilities available for students to come and really enhance their learning experience at the university. Now, when you're looking at program, this is just general advice. When you're looking to do a course, you need to make sure that the course that you're studying is accredited. Accreditations from different governing bodies, links to the industry, really determine the strength of the overall program, really indicate just how good the course is at getting you to where you want to go in terms of your career. All right, they're the things that you need to bear in mind. Ultimately, when employers will be looking for accreditations, because they will know that the degree that you've studied will match up to the expectations they have of you as their employee. For example, all of our engineering programs are triple lock accredited. Our Hertfordshire Law School and Hertfordshire Business School programs are double lock accredited. Our computer science programs are accredited by the British Computing Society. Our healthcare courses are accredited by the Nursing and Midwifery Council as well, and our pharmaceutical courses are accredited by the General Pharmaceutical Council as well. So it's really important to look at those things, guys, because it really determines just how strong the program is and just how likely you are to get the kind of jobs that you want as well. That's why we have TEF Gold. That's why we have a 96.5% employment rate, because we've really made sure that the courses that we're offering, they're set to the standard at which you'd expect to be at when you're going into the workplace. Now, in terms of tuition fees, the standard undergraduate fee is £13,000 per year. The standard postgraduate fee is £13,500 per year. The standard postgraduate computer science fee is £14,500 a year. We also offer a £500 discount for anyone who pays their fees in full. As I mentioned before, there's a £5,000 deposit to secure your spot. But we offer placement years as well, so you can get some international work experience whilst you're studying, but we do not charge for that. That's a free part of the service, so I wouldn't worry about any extra charge there. Now, it's also a fantastic place to be a student. That student experience is a huge reason why you'd want to come to the University of Hertfordshire. As meet new people from all over the world, and try new activities on campus, visit London, St Albans and the rest of the UK using public transport and organised trips. Discover what your Students' Union can offer, hundreds of societies and clubs to meet people who share your interest. Chaplaincy in religious groups, study on our relaxed green campus spanning 125 acres, and you can join one of our 28 different sports clubs at all levels. So it's a very, very active university. It offers the student body a huge range of things to do whilst you're studying, so it gives you a real good experience as a student. Now, guys, we mentioned earlier about the placement years that we offer, so you guys can get your international work experience. Now, we offer that for a number of our postgraduate courses and all of our undergraduate courses. They call it a sandwich placement year, so you can really get the chance to get some work experience, enhance your overall experience as a student and as a future employer as well at the University of Hertfordshire. Now, when you join the university, you can sign up with the Careers and Employment Centre. Now, it's their job to help you get a job as well. So they will be the ones that will help you get look for the kind of positions that you want and the kind of companies that you're interested in working for. They'll be able to help you write your CV, they'll help you to prepare you for interviews and write your covering letters and all those kind of things as well. Also as well, throughout the year, they will hold job fairs where people from industry will come in and set up their own stall, and you can go around and ask them all the questions that you want about the programs that they offer, the courses that they offer, and really get an idea of the overall experience as well. So that's a really important part of the experience at the university, is ensuring that you get. That's why there's such a high employment rate, because we offer those programs. Now, another really important bit of news is that on the 11th of September 2019, Home Secretary Pratik Patel stated that the new graduate route will mean talented international students, whether in science or maths or technology and engineering, can study in the UK and gain valuable work experience as they go on to build successful careers. The graduate immigration route will be available to international students who have completed a degree at undergraduate level or above, are a higher education provider with a track record of compliance, and who have a valid Tier 4 visa at the time of application. Successful applicants on this route will be able to stay and work or look for work in the UK at any skill level for a maximum period of 2 years. Graduates will be able to switch into skilled work once they've found a suitable job. The new route will be launched in the summer of 2021, meaning that any eligible students who graduate in the summer of 2021 or after will be able to apply for this route. So guys, anyone starting their course with us at the University of Hertfordshire, you will be eligible for the postgraduate route. Also as well, as a Tier 4 student, you will be able to work 20 hours per week on your Tier 4 visa. So that means that you can supplement your income with a little bit of part-time work while you're studying as well. Now, once again, the Careers and Employment Centre, it's their job to help you find a part-time job. We have jobs on campus, such as student ambassadors. We have jobs in the Hatfield area and further afield to London as well, where you can kind of get that part-time work that you want experience of. Now, in terms of making an application, you can do it through IDP, who this session is being brought to you in partnership as well, but you can also do it via the online application system. Submit your application online, you'll then receive a conditional or unconditional offer. If it's a conditional, you can submit some outstanding documents. We can go through those later. Then you pay your tuition fee deposit of £5,000 to secure your spot. Then book your accommodation, receive your CAS number, apply for your Tier 4 visa, receive your visa, book your flight to the UK, attend orientation week and enrolment. And as I said at the start of the video, guys, enrolment will be from the 19th of October 2020, and the start of teaching will be from the 26th of October 2020. Okay, so that's when everything will start, and you can come for your studies at the University of Hertfordshire. In terms of supporting documents, you need a copy of your academic transcripts and certificates, copy of your English language test results, academic reference, immigration history, personal statement, copy of your passport photo page as well. Okay, so they're the 6 things that you need to submit along with your application for it to be a valid application. All right, guys, and I highly recommend when you're having a look at different courses, etc., to have a look at some of our social media pages, because the university has done a great job of putting out content, which you can find there. University of Hert's on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. We put out a lot of really good content to really indicate what it's like as being a student as well. So yeah. So all right. Thank you very much, guys. That's a little bit about the university. Now, please, if you have any questions, please come along and let me know. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. Do we have any questions, guys?
James Farren, yes, we do believe we have already finished out the session. So I had some questions for pre-questions. Number one, what is the costing for being in that university that you are representing?
The cost of the
what
tuition?
What is the total costing for a student?
I would say the total cost.
Total costing for 4 years. Yes.
The total cost.
Let us assume we are going for a. Yes, total costing of the total costing of the university. Let us assume we are going for a CSC graduate and our student is going for CSC undergraduate. What is the total costing of that student?
The amount that you're expected to pay in terms of your tuition fees, your living costs, everything all included, travel, food, etc., etc. I would say you're looking at about £20,000 per year.
£20,000 per year. So it's £80,000 per year. Let me say the audiences what is the 80k pound. So it's what is the amount I have to see and say
£20,000 per year. Not £80,000 per year. £20,000 per year.
Yes, I understand. That means for 4 years it's around £80,000, right?
Oh, for 4. Sorry. Yes. Sorry. Yeah.
Yes. For 4 years is £80,000. So I'm cleared out. And the second question is how let us assume a student whose parents wouldn't be paying any fee from their home. Is there any opportunity for those students earning that money going to a university?
If they're paying what from their home? Sorry.
Let us assume a person, his parents won't be paying any money from home. Is there any opportunity to go to your university and earning money at that, earning such amount of money, £80,000 for 4 years? That means, is there any opportunity for work opportunity for that student?
Yeah, absolutely. So the reintroduction of the post-study work visa, that's one of the big impacts of the new changes coming up. So students can work for 2 extra years during their studies. Also as well, students can work part-time on their Tier 4 visa, 20 hours per week, to supplement their incomes as well. And usually you'll be earning about £8.50, I believe, is the minimum wage. So if you're doing that for 20 hours a week, you're earning about £160, £170 a week. And so within a month, you'll be earning, I don't know, you'd be earning about £700-800 a month, which would, go a long way in helping out your overall fees as well. We see a lot of students tend to do that.
So according to calculation, it's around £9,000 a year. Per annum is £9,000. So the £11,000 has to be paid from family background, right?
Well, it depends. You can get a student loan as well. It really depends on what your situation is. You've got to bear in mind we also do offer scholarships as well to offset payments as well.
Okay. And for graduate students, let us assume for graduate students, what is the amount of payment they have to pay for the university for 1 year? For master's students,
it's the same. I would say it's about £20,000 per year, all costs in.
Okay. Can you offer any? Is there any sort of scholarships that you offer after that £20,000?
Well, the scholarships that we went through, I explained in the session. We offer scholarships at £1,000, £2,000, £4,000. We also offer an early bird scholarship of £1,000, and a full fee discount of £500 as well.
So it's around £1,500, and the other cost goes to parents, and it's 9,000 plus 1,500. That means £10,500. A student can offer £9,500 from their family. I'm cleared out with the whole thing. And the second question from the students is, what are the eligibility things that a student should get? What are the eligibility for Hertfordshire?
Right. Well, each course is slightly different. So different requirements for different courses. But generally speaking, if you get 6 in your IELTS and less than 5.5 in each band, you will meet the English language requirements. And if you get anything over 55% in your CGPA, you'll meet the requirements of most of our programs.
Okay, so for Bangladeshi students, if the CGPA is 4, he has to get 2.5 and 6 as a low band score for IELTS. I'm cleared out with things. So if there is any extracurricular activities, students who are doing extracurricular activities, students who have a very good resume, do they get any sort of opportunities from your university? Those who have a very good personal statements.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where the scholarships would come in. Though up to £1,000, £2,000, £4,000. When you've got a good personal statement, when you've got good academics behind you, you'll be looking at getting some good amount of scholarship off your total fees.
Okay, I'm cleared out. That means a student who has a very good personal statement and who has a very good ACA, he will be getting around £4,000. So he has 8,000 plus 4,000, 12,000, 9,000 plus 4,000. That's around £13,500 for that, and he has to pay 6,500 from his parents. And we have a question here: can a medical student apply for Hertfordshire?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, we've got a number of
medical.
Yeah, definitely. We've got a number of medical related courses that we offer at the university. We offer a skincare course called Clinical Dermatology. We offer a stroke and cardiology course. We also offer a health and simulation course as well. We offer nursing. We offer radiology. We have a range of different healthcare courses at the university.
Okay, there is a question from Jamil Rashid. He has been asking whether your university offers with 100% scholarships.
No, the university doesn't offer a 100% scholarship. However, if you were to sign up or get onto the Achieving Scholarship Scheme or the Commonwealth Scholarship Scheme, they are government-funded schemes which will give 100% off your tuition fees, and they'll also pay you a monthly allowance as well.
Okay, so for University of Hertfordshire, there is no 100% scholarship from the university, but if they go for government scholarships, they can get 100% scholarship. That is the final thing, right?
That's right.
Yes. So we have very important questions from most of Bangladeshi students. Let us assume to whom, what is the direct sources that we should go for direct scholarships and every opportunities? Where do we get it from in Bangladesh?
Where do you do what, sorry?
Let us assume I'm a Bangladeshi kid and I have to go for direct consultancy to universities. Going to IDP is the only solution, right? For Hertfordshire University and everything.
IDP are a fantastic agency. They're very supportive to their students. They offer a great service. They're very quick, and they'll give you honest and clear advice throughout the whole process. They're fantastic to work with. I very much enjoy working with IDP.
Okay. So we have to end the show within a short time, and thank you, James Farren, to be with us. I'm extremely delighted to have you with us. Thanks IDP Bangladesh. Thanks Notre Dame International Understanding and Relationship Club for the whole show to be with us. Thanks James Farren. Thank you again to be with us. Thanks. Bangladeshi students are really eagerly waiting for you to see in UK.
Thank you very much, and don't worry, guys. Please come. 26th of October. We'll be delighted to welcome you. And thank you, IDP, and thank you, Edvive, for having us. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks audiences to